you can see that you have context-sensitive pop-ups on this after that, because you can click on a phone number and add it to your address book, or directly Skype on it if you have Skype installed, or even if you have a date, you can see the snapshot of your today's calendar, so you can see if you say, okay, let's meet at 9 o'clock, if you have another date on it, so you can say, okay, this won't work without switching to the calendar view. Maybe it's working. Yeah, you can see it here. This is one of these pop-ups I was mentioned. You see the entry for 9 p.m. the lunch, and you can say, okay, I will be there or not. Then you have a phone number here, where you can click on it and it will start calling it. And the really cool feature is like this one, where you can see a map with the location which was written in the email. So if you write an email, you can you have the normal look like another email client. You can write down email addresses, even if you just type one word or one letter, it will look up your contact list and complete email addresses for you without knowing them completely. So this is one of the features powered by Ajax in this case. You also have, if you have written down some things and you see, oh, it's a new mail in my inbox, and you click on the inbox because you want to look. The client recognizes it and asks you to save. You can say no on this because we won't save it now. You also have the possibility to switch to the calendar view, which also has some nice features like just drag and drop entries, because it's normally hard if you have a date, you want to enter the time and whatever. So in Zimbra you have just to click on the date and mark it, and it will open an entry for you, like this one. Okay, so and now you can see it in your calendar. Hopefully it will work now. Hello. It's a little bit slow. I don't know, not this much. Oh, okay, not okay. My college called me. He will be an hour later, so we have the meeting an hour later. You can. Great. Okay, so you can just hit and drag and drop it another time, and even you can. Oops. It's hard because I can't see it on my monitor. You also have a number, so you can take it here and move it to another day or maybe hour. And so you can work much more easier than with other web-based clients like this. Okay. Yeah, it has also. Okay, it has a lot of other features. Maybe online demo is mostly working. If you want to try it out, you have to use Red Hat Linux because it's an tar archive with all this stuff you need included. It includes also Postfix and Cyrus Emap and stuff, because they build it together with all these programs. But they're actually working on a standalone application you maybe transfer on another distribution. They also work on an installer for Debian. And the actual releases has a lot of more features like searching, a better searching over your inbox or over your complete emails, including searching inside of attachments, even if they are binary formats like Word documents, PDFs or whatever. So it's cool features and it's a nice mailer. Maybe you may try it out a little bit or install it. Let's give it a try. Okay.
Next is PyExecNet execnet from Holger.
Is that supposed to work?
Yeah.
Just so, or? It is detecting the display, but I don't know if somebody has to switch it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
What is the problem?
how much code does it need?
The refresh rate? Let me just see if I... okay. Can you concentrate a bit? Well, I think it's without the interactive thing, I cannot really do much. But the refresh rate is kind of low. I mean, like, yeah, but it's not so easy to execute. Where's the monitor? So maybe the next talker is ready, then I do it afterwards?
Okay. Okay. First, next talk. Rafael Buenaventura, Information Technology in a Peace Research Village in the middle of nowhere.
Okay. So, my name is Rafael Buenaventura, and now for something completely different. I hope this works, because I have macOS X68 running here. Yeah, it works perfectly on IBM stuff. Just a short note. Okay, I hope I can see something here as well. Yeah. Super secret. Okay. So. Here we go. Okay, I'm living in Portugal since about 3 years, and I'm working in the information technology field of a project that is called Tamera. Maybe you can. That is a peace research village or a peace research community in the middle of nowhere, as it was announced. That means we are there since 10 years. The project exists there since 10 years. The whole project exists 30 years roundabout, going all around the world. 134 hectares, that is 301 acres, with around about 100 people living there and 50 more people coming in 2006 as we start a new phase of the experiment. And we are in a quite off area of Portugal. It's the area with the lowest infrastructural stuff. And so we decided from the very beginning to not connect us to the power grid and not connect us to the public water system. And, or because the core issues of the project are creating a model for future living, for a future without war, and the focus is on the social aspects. I'm just giving a short introduction to the project and then to the technology aspect. So, basically, we are trying to build up a society based on trust and a new cultural lifestyle. And I may show you some pretty pictures. Can you see? Okay, I think it's enough for just an impression to how it looks like there. And this is kind of a plan of the whole area where you see different buildings. So, basically the idea is for 100 people to get together on a remote point and research what culture or living in the future could be and what are the issues. And the idea is that a small project switches from one matrix, from the matrix of violence, that we are living in a way, to the new matrix of peace, this according to chaos theory, quantum physics, and all that, this switch will take effect or will affect the whole world. This is also part of our studies there, so I can say you some things, I can't say you a lot of things about that, how it scientifically works. And one special thing is that we integrate or have the focus also on the issue of, on the gender issue, on the issue of love, relationships, and sexuality in a new form or whatever it means. And the global networking of peace activists all around the world. And it is intended as a base station and training station for peace activists worldwide in crisis areas. It's in a way in follow of one project that is called Biosphere 2 that was created in the 70s and the 80s in Arizona in America, that in fact failed because of the social aspect. Because after, I think, a few months, the researchers living there could not see each other anymore because they were not able to solve the human issues there. Although it was...
Noch eine Minute.
Okay. So I come to the core point of my speech. Networking in the middle of nowhere. So we have, the issues we have is power issues. We are working with conventional solar energy, with generators, and we are researching on new ways to work with non-conventional solar energy. That is a model of an African village in a system with, like warm water generator and I can't remember the name right now. Internet access is a really big issue. We are currently running a satellite system, bidirectional, and networking. We are right now digging the whole Earth and laying 2 kilometers of fiber optic cables to get the different offices connected. New solutions for computing, that is mostly Linux-based thin clients, and switching all the notebooks that the workers come with that have Windows installed by default to switch them to Linux. Worldwide activities like network access for the activists in other countries, live video streaming, equipment for the activists, and so on.
Ich muss dich leider hier echt abwürgen.
Okay.
Also, es ist
So, if you're interested in this project, come to me and speak to me. We are looking for people who want to get involved and support us. I will be around there if you're interested. Thank you.
So I'm going to... It on? Thanks. I'm going to give a... Yes? Okay. No, it should be fine. So this is a quick talk about ad hoc networking. The goal here is to implement a file server in 5 minutes without having installed anything on the server side that we are communicating with. So first, a few words about distributing programs. If you do that, then you usually use something like Corba or Java RMI or the SOAP model or something to actually have a part of your program on the server side and the other side on the client. And you have objects, you call methods, and you have to define interfaces, and I guess that some of you at least know that. And you also have to start something like a daemon, a server, and run something there, and it's quite cumbersome. It also leads to, it morphs your program. It basically infects your program with object references, and suddenly half your program has to deal with remote method invocations because you want to have it very flexible and evolving. So what you want of ad hoc networks actually is you want to have minimal ad hoc protocols that you just make up for your program to have something running on a different server and communicate with that.